Hey guys, Quacker Spooks here with another set of NFL predictions. This time it's week 7. Anyways, we're going to be doing week 7 predictions for tonight. That way we don't do it during the games and stuff like that. So anyways, the New Orleans Saints take on the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, by the way, the teams that are on bye week are the Buffalo Bills, Minnesota Vikings, one of them is the Eagles. And we'll find out in a minute here who the last one is. I'm going to pick the Saints. The Cardinals don't look that good. They're currently 2-4. The Saints are also 2-4. They just lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. But I think Jameis is playing. If not, then Andy Dalton can play, but, that's okay. Anyways, I'm picking the Saints to beat the Cardinals to advance to 3-4, and the Cardinals will be 2-5. The Cleveland Browns take on the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to pick Baltimore, even though they can't carry on with a double-digit lead, and the Browns just got embarrassed by the Patriots at home, and they're currently 2-4. So the Browns will be 2-5, and the Ravens will be 4-3. They're currently 3-3 after losing to the New York Giants. But I'm picking Baltimore because they usually own the Browns every season. So this is week 7. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even though they don't look as good as advertised. And the Panthers, they do need some work to do. They just traded Robbie Anderson to the Cardinals. I'm not really sure what number he's going to wear. I'm going to guess 3, because that's where he wore before he was traded. Steve Wilkes was the guy that traded him. So, and the Panthers, they kind of suck, so they need to step it up, I guess. So they're currently 1-5. They have the worst record in the NFL right now. I'm picking Tampa Bay. They'll be 4-3, and the Panthers will be 1-6. So, yeah. The Atlanta Falcons take on the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to pick the Bengals to beat the Falcons. Even though the Falcons did beat San Francisco, I don't think that they'll beat Cincinnati at home. Cincinnati is actually trying to make a comeback and get a better record than they started out with in the season. But the Bengals will beat the Falcons here. Hopefully, I get all these right. There are 14 matchups this week, too, so so I'm picking Cincinnati to beat Atlanta. They'll advance to 4-3, and the Falcons will be 3-4. And I think that game will be on Fox. Lions and Cowboys. Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. The Lions haven't really convinced me that they're a good team. I think their current record is 2-4. If so, then they'll drop down to 2-5. The Cowboys are currently 4-2. They'll be 5-2 after this win. So, the Chiefs are playing this week. Their bye week is week 8. So, I don't have to worry. Just a week of rest. So I'm picking the Cowboys. They'll be 5-2, and the Lions will be 2-5. The New York Giants take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Giants have been impressing me every single week, especially with Brian Daboll at that head coach. I think I think the Giants will beat the Jaguars here. The Jaguars haven't really convinced me that they are a contender. and they're currently 2-4. They just lost to Indianapolis, who are currently 3-2-1. I think that's the team. Oh, wait, no. Sorry about those notifications. I forgot to silence them. Anyways, I'm going to pick the Giants. They'll be 6-1. The Jaguars will be 2-5, and that will be the end of it. So I'm picking the Giants. That'll probably be an easy matchup for them. The Green Bay Packers take on the Washington Commanders, who escaped with the win against Chicago on Thursday night. It was a terrible game. Just like Denver and Indianapolis in Week 4, I'm sorry. Week 3 was Browns-Steelers, I think. But Packers, Commanders, I'm going to have to go with Green Bay. Green Bay will be 4-3. They're currently 3-3, and if they want to keep their 13-win season streak going, they have to stop losing games in such embarrassing fashion to teams like the New York Jets. Yeah, they lost to the Jets and the Giants. 2 easily winnable games in my book, but now they're 3-3, and they're in trouble. They need to win 10 more games in order to keep their 13-win season. So, I'm going to pick the Packers. They'll be 4-3 over the Washington Commanders. The Indianapolis Colts take on the Tennessee Titans. I will be picking the Titans. The Colts will be 3-1, and the Titans will be. I think they just came off a bye week, so I think they're currently 3-2. So I think they'll be 3-3. I'm gonna check who the other bye week team is here. Week 7 bye weeks. Bills, Rams, Vikings, and Eagles. So the Rams have a bye week this week. So that's who I was missing. Anyways, I'm picking the Titans to beat the Colts. They'll be I think they'll be 4-2, and the Colts will be 3-1. We had 4 bye weeks in Week 6, and we have 4 bye weeks in Week 7 as well. So 8 of the teams won't have the same number of games until everybody will have the same amount of games played after Week 14. So I'm picking the Titans. The Houston Texans, who are currently 1-3-1, take on the Las Vegas Raiders, who also had a bye week last week. 2 teams that had a bye week currently are 1-4. I'm going to go with the Raiders. They'll be 2-4. The Texans don't impress me, and the Raiders don't impress me either. But, somebody has to win this game, and I'm picking the Raiders because they have better talent. The Raiders will be 2-4, and the Texans will be 1-4-1 after this week. The New York Jets take on the Denver Broncos. I'm going to go with the Jets. The Broncos are ass. I can't believe it. I can't believe how ass the Broncos are. And the Jets, they're making a strive. I think they'll shed their butt fumble status in a couple weeks' time. So the Jets will be 5-2, and the Broncos, they will be 2-5. I don't think the Broncos will make the playoffs just because it's Week 7 already, and they've proven themselves to be terrible. So, anyways, I'm going to go with the Jets. The Kansas City Chiefs take on the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to pick the Chiefs just because I'm a Chiefs fan. I think we can beat the Niners. We did it in the Super Bowl. And I think we did it in the preseason last year as well. So Yeah, I think we'll beat the Niners, who, well, they also lost to the Atlanta Falcons, so I doubt they'll have any um, resemblance of, winning this week. But the Niners, I think, will be 3-4. And the Chiefs will be 5-2. We just lost to the Buffalo Bills, which I kind of expected them to. I just pick the Chiefs every week just because, I root for my team. So, anyways, I'm picking the Chiefs to beat the 49ers. We'll be 5-2, and the 49ers will drop down to 3-4. The Seattle Seahawks take on the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm going to pick the Chargers. They just won in overtime against the Denver Broncos. Dustin Hopkins, he kicked the game-winning field goal, and the Seahawks don't actually look that bad. They actually don't look bad this year. They just looked awful in 2021, especially with Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson's done. I mean, I don't know why the Broncos paid him that much to stay there. I think he's just going to announce his retirement. But hopefully, he just could not come up as advertised. So, yeah, I'm picking the Chargers to beat the Seahawks. The Chargers will be 5-2, and I think the Seahawks are currently 3-3, but I'm not exactly sure. Yes, they are. And the Seahawks, they'll drop to 3-4. They're actually not as bad as I thought, but 7-10 season last year. On Sunday Night Football, we get the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'm picking the Dolphins. The Steelers, they came up with a very twist of event victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 20-18. But the Dolphins, I think Tua's coming back. If not, then Teddy Bridgewater. I don't think Tua's started since week 4 with that concussion. So, I don't know how long Tua's been activated or if he's still on the concussion protocol. But hopefully Tua starts. If not, Teddy Bridgewater can win this game for the Dolphins. The Steelers' offense is anemic, and I just feel that Matt Canada is not that great. They're currently 2-4, and the Steelers will be 2-5 after this week, and the Dolphins will be 4-3. The Dolphins are currently 3-3, so. On Monday Night Football, the Chicago Bears take on the New England Patriots. I'm going to pick the Patriots. Patriots just dominated against the Cleveland Browns. They'll be 4-3, and the Bears actually don't look that great either. They're currently 2-4. I think they'll be 2-5. Yeah, they're 2-4 because they lost to Washington on Thursday night. But the Patriots will be 4-3, and the Bears, they will be 2-5. I don't anticipate the Bears making the playoffs at any point. So, yeah, I'm picking the Patriots. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. As always, stay